So today I'm going to repot this plant, take out the old media and then pot it into a new pot with more drainage holes. So I'm actually going to start off by placing this plant into water, which will help to loosen the roots from the side of the pot. Vanda orchids are really my favorite orchids. They have beautiful flowers and they are actually very easy to care for. Like for me, especially if they're potted. I also have some Vanda orchids that I grow in glass vases, which also do really well. I think that they are very easy orchids. They like bright light, regular fertilizer, and they're often tree flowering, meaning that they'll flower whenever conditions are perfect. They don't have a set flowering phase like most other orchids. The growing media I'm going to use for this plant is actually going to be river pebbles, because in the past I used to use wine corks, which is not an issue, but the other thing I used to use was bark. And the problem I found with bark is it does break down over time. And because Vanda orchids are not like other orchids that regrow their roots, Cattleyas, Cymbidiums, they will regrow roots every year. These orchids don't do that. Their roots will continue on. And that's why if they are in a pot and the media starts to break down and holds too much moisture around the roots, it will often cause the roots to die. And I think that's what's starting to happen with this plant. If I look at how the leaves are closed up, which tells me that it's trying to conserve moisture loss through the leaves, which indicates that there might be a problem with the roots. But we'll see now what transpires when we take this plant out of the container. I hope it comes out, otherwise if it doesn't come out I might have to break it, which I don't really want to do, but if there's no other option, because I'd rather want to save the plant than save the pot. Okay, I want to know if I can make a start and I think it'll work. So let me just dry this off a bit. And now let me see if I try to get this. Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we can see what's happening in this root ball. And I want to take out all this old media. It's just really pieces of bark and some stones. And the cork, cork works really well for these types of orchids, because it really allows air to circulate between the roots, which is really important for orchids. I'm just taking everything out that I can. These are some more bark pieces over here. We also have some new roots, but I can see how all of these bark pieces are starting to break down, and that will, because if you look over here, you can see these roots are dead. So it tells me that maybe the bark has caused the roots to die off. The barks are starting to degrade. Okay. So another. I actually want to soak this a bit more just to get some of the dirt off. Okay. Now I'm going to take my scissor. It's very important with these plants is that you want to always sterilize your that's annoying. Okay, trying this again. So I just want to sterilize my scissors just to make sure I'm not transferring anything from any other plant to this plant. Okay. So now I'm looking for any dead roots or dead pieces of root like this. I really love this plant. It has beautiful pink flowers, so I definitely don't want to lose it. So this time I'm not using any organic material. I'm only going to use the pebbles. So I hopefully won't have this issue again. And I should take off these lower leaves. And I think this one also. There we go. Okay, so there's another. So sometimes also where you cut a root, it will actually branch out. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to be it. This is our new root structure. What's great about this part is that it has so many drainage holes, which will really help to keep the roots aerated and have lots of air and oxygen around the roots, which is really important for orchids. So I'm just going to place my pebbles through the roots, just filling it up. So what's great about the pebbles is that they will hold just enough moisture to keep the plant from totally drying out, and they can't break down, which is really important. Just placing these, there we go. All done. My plant has now been repotted into a fresh new pot. I'm going to back outside and give it a nice drink to help the roots to settle. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and hope that it has inspired you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to see more videos like these. I will see you in the next video. Bye.